Hey guys, it's the Blonde Broker here at Genzio Media House, Dubai, and I'm joined by Ramz. He's the founder of Play AI.
Hey, amazing to be here with Genzio team, and yeah, would love to discuss about Play AI in general, and you know what we are experiencing here in Dubai with Token 2049.
It's been a great event so far, but I know AI has been absolutely booming over the last
Yeah,
year. It
yeah.
seems like that's what everybody was talking about. Can you dive into what inspired you to create Play AI and what
Right.
is your company?
Right. So I'll give a little bit of history on how we reach this whole point of Play AI. Right. So I personally have been in the space for around 4 years right now, and we've been extensively doing a lot of NFT, metaverse, gaming related activations for big brands. Right. So 3 years ago, it was a big hype back then when Web2 brands coming on to Web3. So we got to work with companies like Adidas, Prada, Mercedes, a Walmart subsidiary, even Coinbase when they launched in India, we helped them do the activation. So it was a amazing 2 years of touching upon different aspects, verticals of Web3, and in that itself, particularly immersive experiences, right, with gaming and game engines, Unreal Engine, and stuff like that. So that gave the initial boost or initial set of experiences for gaming, and then there was a period when AI started, getting the traction, and we helped create a lot of AI co-pilots for a lot of Web3 companies. So if you search up Polygon Copilot, that was created by my team. So we created similar assistants using AI for Web3, Web2 companies, and I figured it was time to sort of combine everything together into a singular narrative, singular product that I can work on, I can put out, I can
Yeah.
put my full force into, and that is the origin story of Play AI in short.
I mean, we need it, right? Like,
Right.
I think you guys also have a hotel concierge service. Like, so you have different agents across your whole platform that you can talk to throughout different industries. Like, what is one, for example, that's pretty popular right now?
In Play AI.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll give you a bit more in depth about what exactly Play AI is, right? So Play AI works in the intersection of gaming and AI, right? So it is basically intelligence for virtual worlds. So if you think about it, everything right now, from games to interactions, it's going virtual, right? You got the Apple Vision Pro coming out, right? And maybe the next iterations coming out.
Are you gonna buy it?
I have a Quest 3. So
you're
I'm a
into all
more
this,
I'm a
yeah.
more meta fan. I don't want to spend 5K on an Apple Vision
Same.
Pro, right? So and the idea is virtual worlds will need virtual assistants, and
Right.
AI will power it, right? So that is the trajectory of tech right now, and we are building the infra layer for it, right? We are starting with games, but the idea is we power intelligence for virtual worlds itself in the future.
Were you a gamer growing up?
Yeah, big gamer. So I personally love AAA games, like started with Assassin's Creed and Far Cry
That's a good
and
one.
a lot of those shit, right? And online, I would say more of a Call of Duty guy in online gaming. Oh, you're too.
Yeah, I've caught a lot.
Amazing.
Yeah, well, definitely have to connect later and check you guys
Yeah.
out because I'd love to get involved as a gamer myself.
Right.
You're speaking to my heart. You guys just raised. You're
Right.
about to do a huge marketing push. Can you tell us a little bit about what the next maybe 4 or 5 months is going to look like for Play AI?
Right. So the last 3 months have been, fully about putting our heads down, getting everything together, doing the race, getting it sorted, and thankfully we are, at the finishing line of that, and we are announcing the race in probably like a 2 weeks time. I'm not gonna go into names, but we raised, around 4.5 mil,
Dang.
and we got some pretty big names on the cap table as well, right? And the idea is we start that as the official announcement of Play AI, right? Like we announced or we came out of stealth, but this is going to be the banger announcement. And with that, what we're starting is we're starting something called the Play Collective. So Play AI, on a technical level, it focuses on the data, training, and execution of AI models or gaming AI. And we are starting with the data part. And Play Collective is for the data, where we partner up with some of the biggest games out there. and we say that, hey, you share your gaming data, and we will reward your users or incentivize your users.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is the games get increased engagement, users get rewarded for the games that they're
Win-win.
already playing, and we get the data.
Yeah.
Right? And that creates the infra or the base layer for what we want to do next in the training and execution parts.
And how big is your team to be able to do this?
Right. So the team is 12 people right now.
Okay.
It's sort of like distributed, decentralized team to the ethos of Web3. Like we got people in the US, Canada, UAE, India. I'm getting someone from the Europe. So it's pretty remote async team, and of course we're hiring as well. Like if anyone who watches this would love to join us, I mean, hit me up on Twitter or Telegram or whatever.
Yeah, I know people are for sure looking.
Right.
So we'll make that connect happen. I'm trying to think. I want you to be able to touch on everything. Is there anything else? Like, do we have some alpha, some meta? I know you just kind of did your whole roadmap.
Right.
How can people find you?
I mean, you can just go to @RAMZPS RamzPS at Twitter, and you can find me. I'm always active. I'm too active, to be honest. And
Same.
the last few weeks, especially, like about crypto the game. So it was like an online social experiment game that a lot of these influencers and everyone was participating, and I was also part of it. Like it's sort of like a Survivor, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's online Survivor.
Oh, that's
right.
fun. That's really fun.
And it was pretty hyped up, and it forced me to stay awake from 8 p.m. at the night to 5 a.m. in the morning just to play the game, and then I reset, and then I go back to work, and then I reset and go to the game, and it was crazy. So
you don't sleep.
I haven't slept much in the last week.
That's a gamer's life, though, right?
Yeah.
Like you work during the day, and then all of your friends are active online at night, and then not only are you gaming other games, but you're developing your own in a sense. So that's really cool. And then I guess Play AI. What's the X handle for that?
Right.
You guys have like a Discord or Telegram as well?
Yeah. We've got a booming Discord that is, gonna get really active after our announcement. So if you want to be, early, get the alpha, you probably should join our Discord right now. I mean, right now we also did an all-player announcement, like another partnership. So it's gonna get crazy very soon.
I'm excited. Yeah, we'll join. All of the links are going to be posted to while we're talking. So
Right.
everyone will see it. Everybody go sign up. Guys want to get here early before they do this huge marketing push and, post how successful you guys have been. So I think that's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I have a question. If I'm a user and I'm using your interface or I'm on Play AI and I want to use a bot to help me, I don't know, maybe write code? Is that a good?
We can do that, but we are just focusing on what can be made possible within a game, right? So
Okay, so if I want to learn how to trade skins or
right. So I'll give you a good example, right?
Yeah.
So GTA 6 is gonna come out very soon, and till GTA 5, you are not able to get into all the buildings, right? And that limits the immersiveness for the user.
right.
But in GTA 6, you can do that. And how do they do that? They randomly generate the interiors of the building using AI, right? So that is one of the biggest use case that you can do within a game with AI, right? Like immersiveness to the next level using AI generations of environments and buildings and stuff like that. So as a game, you have limitless possibilities in all these use cases with
Yeah.
AI.
When GTA Dubai?
I mean, it's the perfect place for GTA, to be honest. I mean, you know about what happened this week, right? So
Yeah.
you got you got boats on the road.
The flood.
Yeah.
What else? I landed and there was apparently like missiles going over Dubai. Then the flood.
Right.
Then I just jumped out of a plane.
Yeah, you just did a skydiving as well.
I just actually I looked
Yeah.
like this because I literally just jumped. I don't even know how high it was, but it was cool. It was over the palm. We should do that. You should come back and do that.
Yeah. I've done it once, and you are tempting me to do it again right now.
Yeah, like
Right, it's so
Play AI,
crazy, right?
Get a whole. So, did you play GTA growing up?
Yeah, big GTA fan. I did everything from GTA Vice City. That was my go-to in my childhood. Then San Andreas,
Were you
GTA
just
4,
breaking all the rules?
of course. And I mean, I guess you could even go to nightclubs and stuff in GTA. So I could say that was sort of the awakening in me in childhood.
He's like, heck yeah.
Yeah,
Don't tell mom.
true.
What about did you ever play Rust?
Um, Not much, not exactly.
Or any like free world game?
Right. So my favorite game is The Witcher 3.
Okay.
Right? And there was a time when I sat and finished The Witcher 3 and its two DLCs in like 2 weeks' time. And the immersiveness, the storytelling, that level of storytelling is unparalleled in most of the other games, right? And that is what we're trying to also democratize with what you're building, where if let's say you can customize your gameplay story, the gameplay journey using AI, using your preferences, that would take any game to the next level, right? And that's what we are trying to enable.
Yeah, you want your product to speak for itself. Like
Right.
I want to constantly stay involved and I don't want to leave and go play another game, right?
Right.
How long have you been working on this?
So we've been, the base work for it has been over the last 2 years, and the active work, I would say, the last 6 months. 6 months.
And then I mean it's gonna go on forever.
Yeah. I mean, see, it's a long-term vision, right? Like building intelligence for the virtual worlds, and like I told, everything is gonna be virtual, and it's gonna need AI in it. So we might as well power it using Play AI.
What do you think? How has it been integrating AI into Web 2? Like, do you think it has been pretty easy for the industry as a whole? Do you think people were on board right away? They were hesitant? Like, all I've seen is company after company that's like, this is the meta, this is what we need. How is it for you guys? Like, it just
Right.
makes
So,
sense.
see, we are not combining AI and crypto or Web3 for the sake of doing it. Like, I see people,
They just they use it as a buzzword.
yeah. And they say that, okay, now smart contracts can do AI or blockchain can do AI. That's completely ridiculous because it is a very different world. So what we are doing is just for the necessary parts, which is we say that, okay, hey, you are the one who gave the data for the AI, you get rewarded. You are the one who created the model, you are, that part gets attributed on the chain so that we can look back and say, hey, you are the one who created it. So the attribution and the incentivization parts of it are the Web3 side, and the rest is fully AI and deep tech that we are doing here.
Okay, last question for you, and this is a big one. This is my favorite one to ask. Okay, what is the legacy that you want to leave behind?
Right. So, big fan of Ready Player One, right? And
Amazing movie.
the whole thing about the Oasis and connected worlds
Yeah.
where you can immerse yourself, right? Or I tried to initially make our company name the Oasis Foundation, but that was taken, so we went with AI. But that something like that is the legacy, right? Like,
Well, thank you so much.
awesome. Thank you.